What's happening, guys? Back with another reverse diet. This is for week 7. Should be a relatively short and quick one. I don't have a whole lot to say, but I did want to cover some of the changes that were made in the previous week. So I was up about a half a pound in the last week. So the average from the week before was 168.3. This last week it was 168.8. Now weight spiked a little bit at the end. Also had a really unusually low day in there, which you'll see here. And this is again why I do averages, because if we had just done, say, a weekly weigh-in and say I saw that 166.2, I would have thought, holy crap, I'm losing a lot of weight. Weight fluctuates, guys, on a daily basis for many reasons. We can't look at those fluctuations. We have to look at averages to get a better picture. So anyway, side rant. People get so caught up on these daily fluctuations. You just have to understand that it's going to come up and down. And that's normal. You got to look past it, and this is why I really like averages. But anyway, up about a half a pound, but things are going really well, right? I'm starting to feel more like myself again, better energy in the gym, starting to just feel better overall. So things are really good. I wouldn't say I'm 100% normal. I still find myself getting slightly agitated over things that normally probably wouldn't bother me. So again, still need to kind of pick up, get a little bit more body fat on my body, and that will help a little bit, get some more calories in, and we'll kind of get back to normal here. And since I'm in a building phase, again, we're being a little bit more aggressive than we would with a typical normal reverse diet. So anyway, up a half a pound, checked in with Paul. He came back, said everything looks good. Let's give a 10 carb bump. So with 10 carbs, there's 4 calories per gram of carb. That's a 40 calorie increase. So still continuing forward, still pushing calories up. So that is what, let's see here. Got it on my phone because I know I can't remember everything. So that brings me up to 2,880 calories, which is up about 640 calories from the start in 7 weeks. So that's pretty significant. That's quite a bit. A lot of that came in the first week or two as we kind of basically did a diet break. You have to keep in mind, one of the things too is when we did the first initial increase, remember that I was still in a deficit when we made that increase. So it wasn't like I was maintaining on these low calories and then we were trying to reverse. I was still in a deficit, so you can make a much bigger jump at that point because you still have these calories to make up for. So that's another thing you have to keep in mind. Like, there's a difference between starting to reverse from a deficit and starting to reverse from actual maintenance. So anyway, I'm up to 180 protein, 360 carb, and 80 fat. All right, so macros are in a pretty good spot already. I'm not that far away from where I was when I was at the end of my really brief building stage before I had all those digestion problems. So I think I was eating around 3,050 calories at that point, but I was also 190 pounds. Now I'm less than 170 and almost back up to those exact same calories. So that's pretty awesome. That shows that the reverse is going really, really well. And it also shows how powerful and how well a reverse can go if you're diligent and you do it from a lean position. I said it right from the beginning before we even got started. When you get lean, it seems like the leaner you get, the better the reverse process goes. I cannot explain it physiologically. It just seems to happen. And as long as you do things in a good way, in a positive way, or in a smart way, I should say, you can really reap the rewards in this small frame of time. Whereas it's a time where most people just kind of way overdo it, right? You've been restricted for a long time and you're just not feeling that great. You don't care quite as much. Your hormones are all over the place. So what ends up happening is people really overeat during that initial stage. And that's when you can really rapidly regain weight because your metabolism is suppressed, right? Your hormones are all over the place. So you way overeat. Weight regains happens fast. But if you can be smart about it, if you can be diligent about it and do it in a practical manner, there's this window of time during an initial reverse where you can really see still positive changes in body composition even as you increase calories, and it can go really well. But you have to keep yourself from going crazy. I know that you are in a tough spot mentally, and you're hungry and you're not in a good mood. And I've talked about it the whole time. Like, I've been a little bit more agitated. I haven't been in the best positive mindset the whole time. I usually feel like I'm a pretty positive person. I haven't been the whole time, and that's just part of dieting. You have to understand that and be smart when you come out. So that's what I wanted to say today. Things are still going pretty well. Looking forward to continuing to get more calories. I'm still a little bit more food focused than normal. I'm not super hungry, but I still just want to eat. Like, it makes no sense. It's like the appetite's there even though the hunger is not. So it's like, I'm fine, then I eat. I don't want to stop eating once I start eating. So I have to. This is where planning ahead can really make a big difference too. Like, I plan my meal. This is what I'm going to eat. I make what I want to eat. I eat it. That's it. Because once you get caught in trying to chase that and continuing to eat, it's really hard to stop yourself. And if you're just trying to go with the flow, it can be really dangerous during this time. All right, so that's better for down the road. All right, any questions, let me know, and I will talk to you later.
I'm addicted to the love that you're giving. Every minute, every day I've been craving.